All right, check 1 2 1 2, man. You know if it's Monday, we here with a real one, man. Hustler of the week, Rise and Grind morning show. Larry Love, my dog.
What up, man? It's a brand new week, man. New money Mondays, man.
I like that, bro. New money Mondays, bro. You know what I mean? So we in here. You know we got a real one, man. Hustler of the week, live hip hop daily. I got my dog El Dorado in the building, man. He come up after us, live hip hop daily. Shout out to the people that streaming live, man. What's up? Tell the people what it do.
Appreciate y'all for having me on, man. Definitely appreciate
What's up,
y'all.
man? And I like this cross network. You know, same network, same umbrella, but you know, we under the same umbrella. But you know, this we gonna cross paths for a minute, you know, and let's kind of integrate some of the shows.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? So
highlight each other, bro.
Yeah, definitely. So
that's real king.
We gonna
appreciate y'all having me here. That is dope.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? We under the same umbrella.
So we got you here, bro. We got the people watching live. We got some people, you know what I mean, watching on the playback.
Yeah,
give
man.
them your YouTube, you give them your IG, give them all that. I want them to know where you are so they can go and look you up now while we're doing this interview, man.
Terrell Thomas, aka El Dorado. A lot of cats who may already know me through hip hop since 1987. That's what I go as. I'm here, as they say, on Live Hip Hop Daily. I come after them Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. I have my show, These Urban Times. We highlight sports, music, entertainment. Been in the game for a little while doing music and doing music journalism and sports journalism. And I'm happy to be here today, sitting with y'all right now this morning.
Yeah, man.
I couldn't wait to do the interview, bro.
So,
you know what I mean?
And I like having other people that's not what's the word, shy of the camera. That's the best way, because when you talking to somebody shy of the camera, you got to ask them certain questions. Just because you know they're gonna answer
you don't want to get them out the
they gonna you know what I'm saying, they're gonna answer it a different way.
Public
but
speaking, bro.
It's one, you know what's crazy. It's one of the hardest things that these artists fit. That's why they pay money and go to these sessions and even listen and whatever, learn how to talk. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway. Let's start from the website, man. So it's hip hop since
hip hop since 1987. So we've been around since 2008.
Okay.
And I gotta give a lot of love to my man Brandon. I've been on the team since 2011.
Yeah, I seen that logo a lot. That's when he showed me. I was like, I've seen that logo.
Yeah, we've been working for some time. So my man created the 2008 from Philly. I'm from Philly. He's in Philly as well.
Okay.
I came down here in Atlanta in 2010. When I was in Philly, I was doing podcasts and stuff. I guess it was kind of like before the time when 2008, 2010.
Right.
I was doing podcasts, an internet radio show. My bad, entitled "Get Lifted."
Okay.
And with "Get Lifted," it was a lot of cats, a lot of rappers would come to it thinking it's like, oh man, it's on some smoking or getting high and whatnot.
Yeah.
But we really played indie music, and we spoke. It was almost like a higher learning type of blog.
Yeah.
We spoke on different issues outside of the box. So you really had to think outside of the box and whatnot, and I would play up and coming artists with 2-hour programs. Started to make a little noise in Philly. I started to make a lot of noise in Chicago, on the internet and stuff. So coming down here to Atlanta, my lady was actually telling me like, man, you need a source to actually place all this music.
Right.
I'm doing a radio show, but I didn't have any type of blog or website.
Right. You need a platform.
And Philly, man, it's funny that y'all had me sitting here as Hustler of the Week. A lot of my homies used to make jokes with me and whatnot, call me a Jamaican and stuff. I had 4 jobs in Philly. I was always on the move.
Yeah.
My schedule literally was 6 in the morning to 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Sometimes I was sleeping in the car, didn't go to work
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I was making all right money, so it was cool. You know, I didn't stress.
But you got older.
I got older, but I mean, that prepared me for life.
Got
now,
wiser,
right?
Yeah.
It honestly prepared me for life now.
Because when we was younger, we didn't know about work smart, not hard. When you was younger,
I was doing both. I was working smart and hard.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
All of my, we was talking off camera about working with the Villa and with all of the platforms I was able to where I was managing, so I was making good money. But I was putting in double hours. That came with a lot, but it taught me how to lead, taught me how to be a follower.
Right.
In order to be a leader, you got
hold your tongue at some point.
But if you look at it sometimes, like I said, you do shit like that when you're younger because it give you that grind and it give you that consistency. And then when you get older, all the work that you put in when you was younger, you created networks, you build up a reputation. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It ain't about it's just sometimes you just got to switch it up. But you know how to go back and be organic.
Yes, sir.
But you'd be amazed. There's a lot of people that don't know how to do that, bro.
I
tell a lot of people that watch the show, man, it's like to be a true hustler, you cannot be a one-trick pony, bro.
Nah,
you got to be able to have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's about throwing 5 things to the wall and see what's gonna stick.
Yeah. The average millionaire has 7 streams of income.
7 streams of income.
You got to.
That's real.
So it's like you have those who excel in one field and whatnot, and that's fine. But your average millionaire,
you
gotta have multiple sources of income.
Very true.
But as far as the site, so I came here. I left Philly. I was like, I didn't want to do the whole 9 to 5, then 5 to 12. I didn't want to do that anymore. I wanted to do something on my own, and the podcast was doing pretty well. I started making money independently and whatnot.
Okay.
So I came out here, and my lady's from here. She went to school in Philly. We met up there and whatnot.
Oh, wow.
But, you know what I'm saying? We came down here. She didn't want to come here, and she didn't want to, you know, come back home. And I respect that. I wanted to come here though. It was here.
You was
in LA.
anxious. You was anxious.
I was. I don't want to say I was anxious, but I was focused. I honestly was focused. Like, I came down here with a plan. I prayed about that shit for so long. And whatnot.
Yeah.
So it was like I knew I was being guided in the right direction, and everything I've done, everything that the doors that have opened for me, meeting my man Brandon, right, with the hip hop since 1987. He created it in 2008, and it was just a Philly site. Yeah. I reached out online when my lady was telling me like, yo, you need to, you know, expand your horizons, get a website. I put a little tweet online like, yo, I'm looking for a graphic designer that can help me build a website. You know what I'm saying? Working at all them jobs. I used to work in the sports realm. I worked for the Phillies, the Eagles, and whatnot. I worked with a cat. He's a rapper. Shout out to him. His name was Clout. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for this boy a lot. You know what I'm saying? We used to have our little freestyle battles working in the back of the stadium. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? And I knew about his, you know, ambition to want to be an artist. He knew about my ambitions to want to do other things and whatnot. So when I put that tweet out, he hits me up like, yo, man, I got somebody that you need to talk to. You
Connect.
Yeah. Like, my man Brandon has this site. Like, I really think y'all would be dope and whatnot.
Wow.
I'm like, all right. And I didn't know the cat. You know what I'm saying? In Phil, I didn't know the cat Brandon. He didn't know me and whatnot. So I reached out to him. And it's funny, like, at the time I was also doing a lot of political stuff with this group called the League of Young Voters and whatnot. And we
up in Philly?
No, it was out here. It was in
man.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as I got out here, I literally got in the mix. You know what I'm saying?
You was in the streets.
All my steps been ordered. I moved out here July 1st, 2010, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My homies, my barbers came down here for the Bronner Barber Convention July 5th, 2010. You know what I'm saying? I went to that joint with them. When I moved out here, me and my lady, we lived in Buckhead. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, so we thought, you know, she was like, all right, we're going to live here, we're going to live right. You know what I'm saying? She from down in the south side and whatnot, but she's like, we're going to live right. So I lived in Buckhead and whatnot, and that was dope, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know anything. Like, we came down here a few times, like holidays and stuff, and I would visit and whatnot.
But you hadn't really been out here.
So how long you been here now?
I've been here now 7 years.
7 years, okay.
It's literally been 7 years last month. Like, July 1st. I left Philly June 30th for like 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? It was a 12-hour drive. You know what I'm saying? Getting down here. I got down here July 1st, like, it was like 11, 12 a.m. You know what I'm saying? My lady had came before. She a teacher. She got down here before me. She had came in like May. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And see, the thing about everything Atlanta, like it's the mecca of independency. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to black people. Yeah. So I got friends that live in Chicago. I got friends that live in I got a friend that live in Washington State right now. I got friends that live in Philly, but they was like, yo, Larry, like, the young people out there barely can get a job in the mall because they think we're going to steal some shit. Or our homeboys going to steal some shit.
Terrible.
They was like, but when they came down, like when they came past what they call the Mason-Dixon line, you know, when the up north black people passed that, they see how the Southern hospitality changed a lot of businesses. So you having a website.
Definitely in Atlanta.
It's definitely in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about Atlanta is it's like Hollywoodish mixed with the local. Like your best friend is on TV. Sometimes your friends is on TVs. Like we're friends with celebrities.
I dig that.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why like people like I'm from South Carolina originally. You know what I'm saying? I'm from South Carolina originally. So but I moved to Atlanta in 2004 and went to high school here. So that's what I was talking about off camera. It's like, you know, the people that hear that, like the artists that kind of make it now, they got a network before this, before you seen them. Like some of them, they probably came here for basketball, sports. So some of them probably they moved here because their mother used to do hair because Atlanta was booming in the hair business. So a lot of people came to Atlanta for a reason. You know what I'm saying? To get more money. So which comes to the hustler of the week on a Monday.
That's why we do it right here, man. That's why I think this opportunity, you know what I mean, just speaking about network, I think this opportunity that we got right here with Live Hip Hop Daily is the best thing, you know what I mean, going right now.
Because it's sometimes I want to move right now and go other places, but it's kind of like, yo, for the independency and where we at right now, you know what I'm saying, so far as the game, you can't be no other place so far as for us to really make the moves that we make, you know what I'm saying? Because I done been in Miami where you can't even talk to someone unless you got $1,000 for a conversation. True. You know what I'm saying?
You touched on, so we touched on the website. Everybody go check that out. Hip hop since 1987.
Right.
They can follow you on your gram.
We got to touch about These Urban Times. Let's touch about These Urban
Times. You want to touch on these? We'll touch on These Urban Times, and then right after that, I want to ask you, you know what I mean, about your. I see you on the sidelines, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these sports games and all of that. So I want to ask him about that. Okay. Since we're speaking on network, These Urban Times.
Yeah, These Urban Times.
What days?
It's on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Okay, right after us.
Right. So is that moving your, like you said, your Philadelphia platform of your podcast here to Atlanta? Or is this something new
This is just something that I'm doing. Cause I mean, like I said, I'm from Philly, but I've been here the last 7 years.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Like I've grown in the sports industry and the music industry out here.
Right.
You know, when I was in Philly, I was working for cats. You know what I'm saying? Doing jobs. And although I was doing the podcast, I wasn't going to different. I was strictly online. Like I wasn't going to open mics in Philly and whatnot. I was 24/7 online, working networks online, which helped me also when I came to Atlanta, because it was like, all right, you were in Chicago and, you know, we doing business on Get Lifted, but now you out here in Patchwork
Get Lifted,
studio,
right?
so
okay.
I'm gonna pull up on you.
Okay. Yeah.
So
make that network strong.
Yeah, it was already a plus when I got down here, although I didn't really know anyone. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I had certain plugs into the music world because of that.
Was it good to keep your face card clean in your first situation, you feel? Because a lot of these cats be thinking, okay, they can get in one situation and
hit the reset button.
Yeah, once you got one face and one name. You see what I'm saying? Once them dirty, you're done.
Yeah, and that, I mean, that's honest. Like I try to keep everything clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
Because I've been in a lot of situations, you know, with a lot of different artists, where a lot of different rappers, where they've told me some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've seen them do some real shit.
Yeah.
That's between us.
Yeah.
True. That's real.
I'm in the media world and whatnot, but that's been a plus for me. It's like I'm not gonna spill your shit. Like
Yeah.
it's on my place. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're an athlete homie of mine, I see you with a bunch of chicks and whatnot. That's not my business to report. My business to report is what I seen you do on the hardwood floor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that.
You know what I'm saying? If you're a rap artist and whatnot, and I'm in the studio with you and you making some shit, and you in here, I haven't seen someone doing coke. You doing some type of outrageous drugs.
Like, hey, that's on you, brother.
That's on you. That's not.
But see, more guys like you are starting to make that integration into the music, like you said, the coverage now. Because I just seen an interview that. What was the play? Was it LeBron or somebody was like, I'm tired of these nerds. They don't really know my.
Lou, but that's why.
That was Lou. I'm tired of these people that's not from my environment interviewing me or asking me questions
that's
like.
Why, like, you know what I'm saying? We was talking off camera, like with our Hip Hop Since 1987 brand, you know, like I put in a lot of work with that. My team put in a lot of work and whatnot. And we, you know, like God has blessed us and opened a lot of doors, and we've provided a lot of content in the streets and whatnot. And I would see different music sites and, you know, picking up our content and our information and not ever giving us love.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, it's like anyone can pick up a mic. You know what I'm saying? Like anyone can pick up a mic and claim that they are music. It's easy to get music. Cats can't just get on the sideline. Like, that's what they can't
that's
do.
hard.
You know
That's
what I'm
tough.
saying?
That's
That's
tough.
what they can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like everyone's okay, I can do that. I can. I'm a music blogger too. I do this, that. And I always respect that. You know, I don't ever look down on anyone. Anyone, because I remember where I come from. And even being in the sports world now, like I'm a rookie. You know what I'm saying? When I
they looking at you crazy.
Like, they look at me very. Some folk, you know, some people have been very receptive and helped me tremendously and whatnot to learn quickly.
Right.
You know how.
So you just said something about sports. You just said something about sports, right?
Oh. Yeah, that's a nice segue. Yeah, I mean, you.
So he's in the sport. Okay, so he's into you in the sports world too.
Yeah, bro. Like sideline. Like you rock with the Atlanta Dream heavy, right?
Dream and the Hawks.
For real,
man.
Okay. So I didn't know that. Okay. So that's what you would want to jump into about sports. Okay.
You know, when we really bring people here, we really bringing them real movers and shakers in Atlanta right here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These people that's really doing something. My man El Dorado in these streets. So it's the Dream and the Hawks.
Yeah, I cover the Dream and the Hawks. You know what I'm
saying?
So
by covering more, so you give the like, for example, when they have media day and all that, you're right there making sure certain people.
No, not even just media day. So first, I gotta thank the Dream, because I came in with the Dream with the WNBA. The Hawks was slightly harder and whatnot.
Wow.
But I came in with the Dream, and it's funny that folks even talk. You know, Bobby Valentino's been in the mix a whole lot lately with Bobby V. Me and his manager Ernest have a really good relationship. Like I was doing a lot of media work with them.
Okay.
So,
at the games.
So Bobby was doing something whereas though he was kind of as a brand ambassador with the Dream.
Okay.
This was 3 years ago. So when he went into that meeting, they took me in with them and was like, you know, this is our man Terrell. He has the website Hip Hop Since 1987.
Wow.
He's done a lot of sports coverage. And I've been covering like through Hip Hop Since 1987, getting content, building relationship with rap artists. Of course, athletes want music quickly as well. So I began to, you know, build genuine relationships with a lot of athletes before I even was on the sideline. So I was able to interview them, this, that, and the third. So I had that content already. So when I went to the Dream and showed them that, I was like, yo, you know, I have a daughter. I got her playing ball and whatnot.
Ooh.
She's young and whatnot. I really want to, you know, help build the league and show like my demographic, like the WNBA is dope.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, we'll give you an opportunity. You know, like we'll let you come to the few games with Bobby and whatnot. I came in there, me and my homies, me and my camera crew got right on the sidelines. We're reporting. Like I'm looking at my information. Okay, you know, hey, I'm on the sideline. The Atlanta Dream are 2-4. They're hosting the 2-6 Connecticut Suns.
And it went just like that.
That's real hustling.
Yeah, and you know, and started actually to form a resume and to film a highlight reel. So they pulled us to the side like, look, we respect what you're doing. We're gonna let you actually. You got your own media pass. You know, like you do what you do. You continue to cover the games and whatnot. Me and Angel McCartry, who started the Dream, me and her built relationships before I started covering the Dream and whatnot through hip hop and stuff.
Wow.
I was covering Luda Day weekend a couple years back and whatnot. It was like 2011, and she played in the game and whatnot. And I knew what she was. I went up to her then, hey, miss, I got this website. Check me out. I'm already doing things. I would love to interview you, right?
Yeah.
This lady said, no problem. A week later, brings me in the Phillips Arena, had me in the locker room. So she like gave me my first dope, like official, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Outside of Lou, shout out to Lou. I have a relationship with Lou too because of the site. He had a relationship with Meek, of course. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So I had a relationship with Lou, and Lou
Shout out Louisville.
a lot, giving me a lot of exclusive interviews.
Yeah.
She brought me into Phillips, you know, and like gave me a really dope look, you know, and it was like gave me an opportunity to kind of see how things go behind the scenes. So when I actually got with the Dream and whatnot, I was prepared for that.
Yeah.
With the Hawks and whatnot, I grind that out and whatnot. For the 2012-2013 season, I went to all the home games, but I was buying tickets like through StubHub. Like I was just buying tickets. I'm like,
True
all right,
grind.
I'm gonna just buy tickets, you know what I'm saying, and cover the games on my own. So I would buy tickets, then write a little story on it, whatnot. That summer, Damari Carroll, member with the Hawks. I got to give a big shout out to my homegirl Andrea and Erica. They do PR work through Damari Carroll.
Okay.
They got
Shout
me an
out
interview with
Damari
Damari in Phillips Arena. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Right back.
They got me an interview in Phillips Arena. The day that this was when the Hawks had the 61 season and whatnot.
Okay.
They had 4 All-Stars and whatnot.
Yeah.
So they was booming at that time.
Yeah.
This was also the first year that the Warriors won the championship.
Right.
So I'm in the arena. I wasn't covering the Hawks at the time, but it was in February. It was in the first week in February, like right around the All-Star break, before the All-Star break and whatnot.
Right.
I go in there to interview Damari. We get a dope interview with Damari Carroll and whatnot about the Hawks having the 4 All-Stars, this, that, and the third. After that interview, I'm able to hover around Phillips. We see the Warriors, you know what I'm saying? They practicing. They was
Right place at the right time.
Right place at the right time.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Me and my man Izzy, shout out to Izzy. Here's my cameraman. We creeping. He's like, yo, there goes Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? Steph hadn't won any MVPs yet. The Warriors hadn't won their chip yet. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no big hype on Steph Curry.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I run over there. I'm like, Steph. I was a fan of Steph and whatnot. I was a fan of his dad, Del Curry. I was aware of who he was. Like I said, he wasn't the biggest star and whatnot to the world, but I used to play with the Warriors with them and whatnot. Back in 2012.
You big on sports. Yeah, and you big.
So
yeah. Oh, yeah, shout out Monte.
I ran over to him like, yo, can I get a quick interview? I'm a young black entrepreneur. Me and my homies got a site. You know, I would love this boy. Stop what he was doing. Gave me an interview. Like, his PR was like, come on, Steph, come on. He was like, no, I'm going to get these cats an interview. Gave me a quick interview. You know what I'm saying? We talked for about 3 minutes and whatnot. I told him then they was going to win the finals. I asked him, like, what was more important in the All-Star game about winning the MVP, winning the All-Star MVP or winning the MVP, this, that, and the third. We had a dope conversation where I told him, like I said, you're going to win the MVP, y'all going to win the finals and whatnot. So when that shit happened that year, I kept replaying the interview, our little clip and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, it expanded me into a whole other world.
Wow.
As people start saying, like, oh, he might actually know what he's talking about. You know, being a little visionary.
Yeah.
That summer, I had continued that year to still buy tickets for the Hawks and whatnot.
True.
They made it to the playoffs. They made it to the Eastern Conference. I bought tickets all the way up to the Eastern Conference Finals. It was times literally I was spending $500 to sit damn near courtside. My lady was looking at me like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
It's getting expensive.
Don't forget we got this mortgage to pay. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just became recent homeowners.
True hustler.
$500 on
True.
tickets. I'm not a Hawks fan at the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm trying to get this kind of like I need this content one, and I'm also interviewing all these rappers and shit. So I'm like, I need to be seen too.
You had to put that. You had to put that time in, and sometimes putting that. When people say it take money to make money, people just think you supposed to just throw that shit up against the wall and it's gonna work. You got to be strategic with it.
And I stress a lot on social media, investing in yourself, and folks give me a lot of backlash. They don't understand. Like, I'm investing invested in myself.
Yeah, we just talked about that. Me and Larry Love.
We got a plan.
I spent thousands of dollars on these damn, you know what I'm saying,
just
tickets and whatnot to get this content, so I could come to the Hawks like, here, I have this content. May I get a media pass? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
I did that. You know what I'm saying? I sent them the content. They said, sure, we'll give you a trial year. You know what I'm saying? This was the year before last year. They said, sure. I sent them the content. Asked them, could I just become a member of the email list? You know what I'm saying? So I could get my content more officially versus going to the game and this, that, and the third. They're like, we'll do you one better. We'll give you a media pass and, you know, see what you're doing and whatnot. I went in there the first year, start, you know, learning to see how it was. You know, I see cats coming dressed up. My first year, I was going in there just like this. T-shirt, with mic and everything still giving out official stats. You know what I'm saying? All my stats would always be official and shit. But I didn't have the look. You know, I was playing the part, but I didn't have the look.
So that's where that whole suit and tie John came from.
Because in 2015-16, they gave me the, you know, like the trial opportunity. And I started to grow and I started to learn. I started to see like, okay, they're really giving me a chance here. Like, don't mess this up. You know,
put some effort into it. Yeah.
So the last season, 2016-17, they reached out to me like, yo, you know, you're first 2015-16, I was getting like the paper media. You know what I'm saying? Like, last year I became official media. You know, laminated badge and everything.
Walking
like,
there, beep.
Yeah, and you know, like it's good money. It's like.
So this season,
now I'm really, you know, I was like, okay, I gotta put the suit. You know, I'm really gonna be official with it.
But that's dope, though.
And my NBA homies, when they see me with that, like it's funny. I put up a picture today with me and Lou on the sideline. I'm all, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Lou Will.
This is when he played with the Lakers, but they would respect. They like, damn, look at my man. You know, like, and it goes to go to say what you were saying a moment ago, like what Cats is saying, like when we getting sick of these lames and these nerds, you know, like there are a lot of respectable media members in the sports realm. Like, I'm still new to it, so I'm not gonna.
The thing is, it's a lot of respected though, but they get tired of the same remedial ass shit.
Lying. You know, like I speak about this on my show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna pull anyone's card. That's not my place. But I've seen it with my own two eyes, where it's like me and you in the same locker room. You know what I'm saying? You in a bigger platform than me. Me and you in the same locker room. You the star player. I ain't gonna call you LeBron James. We gonna call you LeBron Names or something.
Yeah. LeBron Names.
The star player and shit. Now we in the same locker room. This man ain't said shit to you the entire time. Then you get on a national television. So me and Mr. Names just, you know, sat down and talk. It's like, huh?
Wow.
So I can see why a certain player, you know, when they're like, no, that didn't happen, because I've seen that with my own two eyes.
The media be lying out here. That's why what we got. Some.
There are still very reputable sources, and that's where it's like, damn, you know, like it makes it bad for those folks who are reputable. I try to be as reputable.
True.
You know, it makes it bad when there are people out there who are just trying to get the true story out, you know, and like build a career and, you know, really expand it, whatever game they're covering. And you got cats who are trying to make a name for themselves, and they put out filth. You know what I'm saying?
And they just be it's
so
the good got to outweigh the bad, bro. That's why we got to keep putting out good content.
So 2012, 2013 season, you went from I'm in there to from 15 to 16 season, you went from I got a paper pass, right? So this last season you had your own. So what's this season? So because now you like it sounds like you leveled up every season, right?
Yeah, well, I mean this season. Like,
and you have both teams now, the Hawks and the Dream, right?
Yeah.
And he interviewing everybody.
That's dope, man.
It's been
that's dope.
It's like now I'm a little more seasoned, so I know like I used to be damn nervous in there. You know, quite honestly, like I mean I've interviewed LeBron, like you said, everyone, LeBron, Steph, Russ, like all the NBA athletes I've had a chance to actually sit down and talk to and it's like, damn, you know, I'm watching you on TV.
But you're the only person like you in this realm of people that's doing it. That's what I'm saying.
You know, it's like, you know, they're a lot more receptive of
right,
it a lot of times, and that's a blessing. You know, like that's good as well. So now, last year I used to kind of, to a point, you know, like in October, I don't want to say intimidated, but I would be kind of like, all right, you know, like I don't want to ask James Harden about, you know, this, that, and the third. And by December, it's like, all right, man. So
what up?
What's up, Giannis? You want to be going to the All-Star game? You know, like my comfort. I began to expand my comfort zone. And then when I realized, like you said, I am the only one, like, you know, that.
I mean, certain shit you gotta embrace. You know what I'm saying? You just don't gotta say. Like the thing is, just stay meek about it. Stay meek about it. Stay low key. Stay quiet. Not meek, but stay meek. That's, you know, be quiet and, you know what I'm saying. You know, stay quiet and keep it on low, because you don't got to show everybody your strength. You know what I'm saying? So now when they hear you, like you got hip hop since. I've been hearing about that website. Since I go to audiomac.com, I should see it on certain you know, I'm like, damn, hip hop since 1987, like that shit. So when he told me you was part of the, you know, the back, I'm like, damn, I've been following this website for about a couple years. You know what I'm saying? So it's a small world.
With the interview coming to, you know what I mean, end, I know you got to get ready, get on the camera again. You feel me? And really just turn up, man. I'll make sure y'all catch. You know what I mean? Terrell Thomas. These Urban Times, man. I appreciate you stepping into the building with us today, bro.
Y'all got such a dope show.
Yeah, man. I'm happy to be on the same squad with you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We wearing the same jersey. Yeah, I respect you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. From now we gonna look back and be like, damn.
This is where it started at.
Shoot, all right, you done did that a couple times, so I'm just trying to get in your mix, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Shout out to platforms, man. Shout out to platforms, not just your Instagram, there where they can find you and your work at, man.
Of course, continue to follow me right here on Live Hip Hop Daily TV. These Urban Times every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
True.
Shout out to everybody involved with that. H, Danny, Rainey, the whole crew that comes in here when we do that. Also, shout out to Hip Hop's 1987, the whole team. Make sure you follow us, hiphops1987.com. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And follow myself, Eldorado2452 on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, man. Shoot. You know, if it's Monday, we got a real one.
It's Monday morning, man.
My dog Eldorado, I appreciate it coming in. Live Hip Hop Daily Rise and Grind Morning Show. This is the Hustler of the Week. We'll see y'all tomorrow with that little entertainment Jew, man.
Yeah,
me and Larry Love got some talk for y'all, bro. You know what I mean? I appreciate it, my dog.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man. No.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Yeah.